boys, girls, and our non-binary siblings of all life. Welcome to Wimplash, a horror movie podcast where each week two seasoned horror veterans introduce this yellow belly best friend to the questionable world of horror movies. You may notice this is not one of two horror veterans, but in fact you're Wimp. You may notice this is not giving off its usual extra spooky horror film themes. You may notice Sister Act 2 isn't actually a horror film. Well, it may be for some of the less musical theatre born and raised of you out there. So, for the new listeners, let me give you a quick rundown of what we usually do here. Each week, we spin the movie Wheel of Doom, a comprehensive list of the best and worst horror films chosen by my two, sort of, lovely friends. And whatever it lands on, they subject me, Willy Webborn, a man who openly hates horror films. I won't do any research going into these films. I hit that shit blind, like I've been thrown into a classroom full of kids that can actually sing. You have no idea how stressful that is. At least when you go to the cinema, you see a sodding poster, a trailer, you even know who bloody stars in it. And then they get me on this podcast to give my honest goddamn opinion on how the movie made me feel. But unfortunately, not this week, for there was a non-horror pick on the forged Wheel of Doom. And into it I poured my happiness, joy. And last week we landed on that faithful pick. Yes, that is stuck, I'm sorry, that's all I want to call it. A separate wheel of sparkles where I have been compiling a short list of films that simply made me me. Now, on another quick rundown for the new listeners and my two feel-good movie virgins over here. This episode, I am not here to give you a spookin'. I am not here to make you quiver behind a pillow with me. I am here to bring you happiness, laughs, and that wholesome fucking feeling that gives you goosebumps all over your body. I am here to flip role reverse on my two big buddies here and see if I truly gave them happy loins and those hairs on the top of their head regrow and stand to attention.
Oh, you fucker.
Yeah, they're bald. So, enough of me. Let me introduce you to the first of my horror veteran turned social experiments. The voice I bet you wished you heard when you started listening to this podcast today. The sketch to my Frank A. O. A. O. It's Mr. Zach Williams. Hi.
Good evening. What a fucking introduction. You went on for so long, I forgot I was even in this podcast.
Welcome. Welcome. How are we doing, the first of my tall friends? Are you nice?
I am very well. I'm excited to actually get into this movie. As you said, it's a non-horror. It's a break from tradition. But fucking hell, have I got stuff to talk about with this movie.
Good. I'm glad you have. How does this feel for you, by the way? Like sitting back and just having to listen?
I haven't guested on a podcast in years and years and years, and it's genuinely quite nice to have the responsibility off my shoulders.
I fucking don't envy you, brother. I love you.
I love you.
Well, yeah, thanks for letting me do the intro today. I'm sorry, you have to re-listen to it when you edit. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hello, Olivia.
Yep, fine. I expected half as much. And now, on to my second tall boy, Man Mountain. Patron saint of absolute units and bell-endness. He is basically one row away from stealing the show. It's Mr. John Grizzly.
Hello, Willy Webborn and boy Zach.
Oh, is that it?
That's what you're getting out of me for now. I'll pepper in a few more baritones as we go on for this.
Oh, is that where you sit in the choir, is it?
I got to sit somewhere. I take up a whole row, as you already said.
No, sorry, a robe.
A robe?
Yeah, you basically steal in
disrobe
the show by wearing one robe. Yeah, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't wear the robe. It would be off within about one song.
So thank you for being here today. Thank you for taking part. There will be a survey at the end. Where are you, by the way?
For putting us to, where am I?
Yeah.
I'm hiding from you. I'm in the back of the choir, hiding and trying not to sing, because I don't know the words to Mary Has a Little Lamb, despite the fact that everyone has already sang it before me.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Halle Berry.
Amen.
There's obviously not going to be that many turning. It depends where you're coming from, really, but you shouldn't need to turn this off. I shouldn't be offending you with this film. We might.
We'll find a way.
We'll try.
We'll find a way. It's going to happen.
So, yeah, rules of happy movies and us talking about movies 101. I scream, you scream, we all scream for
Spoilers.
Yeah, screams.
Well done. Oh, this is interesting. This is a weird episode.
Isn't it
I
just?
feel like I'm in a fever dream, I'm not going to lie.
I just feel like I got a fever.
I bet you're loving this having control. That hideous little
Yeah,
man.
you've ruined it.
I was going to say I can see his nipples through his shirt, but that's not a surprise because more of a surprise he's wearing a shirt.
I nearly took it off. I was like, I'm very warm. I just ate a big bowl of spicy noodles. Yeah, not the same level as Zach's nuclear, though.
No. Never eat the nuclear noodle.
Spicy boy noodles over here.
They call me the nuclear noodle. I don't know why.
Well, it's not because of the hair.
No. Well, hairy noodles?
Right.
Regain control of the show, Evan.
Now.
Crack the whip.
Now. Some of you may know me, and some of you probably don't. But it's no secret, I like my life with a bit of cheese in it. And I don't mean the delicious snack. I mean the full-on, high-octane cringe factor. Whether it's a tragic song cover, a joke that dies on arrival, or just the most downright lamest thing you can imagine. As Zach recently alluded to, my favourite genre is ska. I think that says it all, really.
Yeah, it says a lot about your character.
Yeah, it scars your soul.
Which brings us to tonight. Roles reversed. There's no horror film discussion here. We've turned the page onto the interlude. And what a way to do it with Sister Act 2, Back in the Habits. Roger Ebert gave it 2 out of 4. Didn't say out of what, just 2 out of 4. Thank you, Roger. Not bad, not bad.
2 out of 4 movies.
It's the second one, so they need to make another fourth one now.
Keep control. But what Roger failed to realise is...
Grizzly, we've discovered the game of the episode.
Yeah, I think we know what we're going to be doing for the rest of this, though. Brilliant.
What Roger failed to realise in 1993... Roger Ebert, right. What Roger failed to realise in 1993, director Bill Duke, who also comes up in the film...
Fucking yeah, Bill Duke.
Bill Duke didn't just step behind the camera for the sequel, he shattered the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Sister Act 2 became the first ever Hollywood blockbuster sequel helmed by an African-American director.
Oh.
And a cult classic for those of a certain age.
A cult classic?
I also wouldn't say it shattered the Sistine Chapel because I know nothing about the first film apart from they sing for the Pope. And in this one, they sing for 3 anonymous judges at a competition. So I'd say the first one shattered the Sistine Chapel. This one put a dent in a local community centre.
Touché, my friend. But did this film do what I intended? Did it give my lovely boys here those warm feelings of love in their love pumpers? The ones in their chest, mind you, not the ones in their pelvis. Or was this 107 minutes of pure punishment? Between aggressive skittled fiend insults, a random German man cooking questionable sausages because of a lost bet, a revelation that Whoopi was vibing to a man's voice for 30 years. Did we actually find our voices? Or did we realise that we truly don't understand joyful joyfulness? And, in turn, make my future horror film choices even more of a death sentence? Let's find out. Boys, what's happening? It's 2026, 33 years later. Grizz, as Zach alluded to in Terrifier, I believe, was 47 in 1993, and age has got on the best of him.
The fucking maths, I knew it.
Age has got the best of him, and he doesn't remember it so well. So does this film slap, or is it a pile of...
I'm going to make you fucking suffer for this movie. I hope you realise.
I thought you were looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it because I got some fucking opinions on this movie. This might be the worst written script in human history.
Oh, there was some clunk. There was a lot of clunk.
So straight out of the gate, the whole conceit of the movie is, I boiled it down to a formula. Part A of the formula, there is a conflict. Normally, I can't do it. B is a second character going, yes, you can do it. And C is the person going, maybe I can do it, leading into a musical montage into the next conflict. And that happens for nearly 2 hours on repeat.
And you said the word montage. Did you appreciate how many montages there were?
There were a few montages. I didn't count them. I should have.
Yeah, there were quite a few. There were at least...
Did you count them?
I know, I should have as well. There was at least 2 or 3 because through the classroom scenes and through them painting and just generally helping the community, it was a montage.
I was surprised how little actual music was in this for a quote-unquote musical. We got a lot of la, 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 la.
A hell of a lot of la's. La, 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 la.
So, obviously, it's been a while since I've watched this as well. I want to say the first film, as for tunes, probably hits harder. In the first film, it's Motown. It is, it's giving you all the best songs and the best vibes. Whereas in this one, I found myself getting at least halfway through, and I was like, where are the fucking jams? I want to be singing already. I'm here to sing.
It was like Dangerous Minds without the danger or the mind.
I found at the beginning, the Vegas show that she's doing, they could do the first 4 bars of any song, but then would have to go into another. There was I got musically blue-balled by about 10 different songs in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, it felt like they were doing. It was like, right, sing them after that. Oh, we have to pay. We got to pay him if we show this song. So quick, go to the next one. Quick, next one. Montage again. I did enjoy the musical number, but it did. I got to say, it did make me want to watch the Blues Brothers all this film.
Fair, nice.
Yeah, I love the Blues Brothers. It's one of my favorite films.
So that's what I was hoping for, was a Blues Brothers-like experience. I fear, though, I didn't get it. What I didn't get as well, and Webborn, you can open my eyes to this, or maybe even Grizzly, because I don't know what your experience is with the whole Sister Act canon. What the fuck is that first movie about, and why do these nuns have such power over this lounge singer?
Have you never seen the first one?
I haven't seen the first one since I was a kid.
Oh my God. So this was good. I said at the end, I went into the second one. Right. I went into the second one because the end song is, for me, is part of what made me me. Like the Joyful, lyrically, back to back, I'll do every part all the way through.
Do it.
But
do it now. Prove it.
Copyright. That is the only reason, I swear.
Bollocks.
Prove
come
it.
on.
Prove it. Shows the copyright.
Go on, do it.
I think it was in episode 7, The Exorcist. One of you said, see, you can make fun of priests all you want, but you can never make fun of a nun because that's a terrible habit. And when you said nun and habit, back in the habit bit.
That's where you peppered it in. I've been trying to work out where you've put these little clues, you bum, you ass.
But...
Sorry, did you just call him a bum ass?
I call him both a bum and an ass, and I'm going to put them together. They're both 2 cheeks of the same ass. Bum ass.
And this movie is the hole in the middle.
Sorry, Zach, what were you saying before I jumped in that?
I wanted you to explain the plot of the first movie and how these nuns have so much power over this lounge singer.
Okay, so to give everyone a quick rundown, if they haven't, same as Zach, seen it since they was a very small child, Grizz, you were still a bit older, probably already.
I don't think Grizz was ever a small child.
No, I was huge forever.
The premise of the first film is she's not in Vegas at this point. She's in Reno. Is it Reno? No.
Reno?
It might be Reno. It's one of the lesser Vegases, show...
Atlantic City.
No, the lower one of those.
Blackpool.
There's 3, isn't there? Oh, don't bring up Blackpool.
You love Blackpool. You should come back
no,
there.
off topic. Anyway, so, yeah, she's dating a gangster who owns one of the casinos. She walks in, sees he's a bad guy. He pops someone of his drivers. She walks in, sees it. So she becomes a witness against him. So the police officer puts her into witness protection in San Francisco in a convent with the nuns. The reason they hold the power is because they hid Whoopi Goldberg there and saved her from her life. But in that film, she really didn't want to be in the nunnery or the convent, whatever we're calling this. Sorry, I'm not good with Catholicism.
Nuneaton.
North. But yes, that's why they have so much power, because they were there for her and they gave her family and love. And she made the nuns into this choir who, as someone said already, sang for the Pope. That's huge.
Yeah, in all fairness, that sounds like a class movie.
Yeah.
This movie was, hey, you've got a successful singing career. Want to teach music disguised? Yes, I will do that.
Yes.
I was going to ask, so you did briefly say that. Is the reason we had Sister Act 2 and not Sister Act 1 just the song at the end?
No, in general schemes of life, yes, it's all down to that one song with me. I just really love that song. But, no, that's not awfully
You could have sent me a YouTube link.
I'm going to save this all the time.
As I've already named myself on this podcast, and I think it was part of that growing up, the reason I wear a backwards cap is TJ from Recess and Frank A.O. from this, because when he's on stage at the end and he's got his t-shirt underneath his vest and he's jumping around going, yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me.
Yeah, it was a bit weird that they made the Italian-American just dress like Mario for the finale.
It's also weird that they cast a 43-year-old to play a high school student.
This film was full of middle-aged people in high school.
Although, an extremely young Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. I didn't know she was in this.
It was only about halfway through the film. I was like, wait a fucking second, I know her. I know what she did last summer. Yeah, see, I'm bringing it back to horror. Bitches.
Good boy.
It was a whisper of a... I don't know.
Whisper of a ghost?
It's Ghost Whisperer. Sorry.
Oh, no, okay. No.
Well, yeah, you could notice her in any crowd because that bloody hair, like feathered hair on top.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg's gigantic hair throughout this. Hidden very well in the habit.
Let's talk about them. Like, whom and where they go? Like, who was in this film and where did they go?
Well, Lauren fucking Hill was
we'll
in
get,
this
we'll
movie.
get.
Do we
to
want
it,
to get to that later? Let's just
we'll
get into
go
it now.
So let's go Whoopi first. Dolores Van Cartier, Sister Mary Clarence. She became one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood at the time of the sequel. She commanded a salary
Oh, she made a big salary.
between $7 million and $12 million.
She made 12 grand.
I tried to think. Rat Race. She was definitely in Rat Race.
She was in Rat Race. Yeah, she was.
What else has she been in? I can't think of much other than Loose Women in America.
Star
Have
Trek.
we brought up on this podcast already, or was this in a conversation we had as friends? The movie where she's a cop and her
Theodore Rex.
Theodore Rex.
Yeah. Did we say it on the podcast? We just have a chat about that at some
I've
point.
never
I can't
heard
remember.
of that before. That must have been you two.
Oh,
It definitely seems like something we would talk about. Basically, it's a movie where she's a cop and her partner is a Tyrannosaurus.
do you know why she had to do that film? Witness protection.
Webb, and guess how
Wasn't
many
expecting
jokes
that.
I wrote for this episode?
None, because it's not funny.
none, you bastard.
None, there it is.
Yes. Yeah. Even I know this.
She was also in, off the top of my head, definitely not looking at Google, Girl Interrupted, apparently.
See, she's not
Captain
really...
Planet, apparently, Whoopi Goldberg was in.
These aren't like blockbusters. This
Fuck
was
you,
her...
Captain Planet is the best thing in the goddamn world.
He's going to take pollution down to zero, motherfucker. Who are you talking about?
He's no Osmosis Joe.
He would
or Pluto
beat the
Nash.
shit out of Osmosis Jones.
What about Pluto Nash?
Who the fuck is Pluto Nash?
Eddie Murphy in Outer Space, actually.
Yeah, but that's not a kid's cartoon. That's like saying
Osmosis
fucking,
Jones.
that's like putting Brian Johnson from AC/DC against Daffy Duck in a fight. They're just two disparate elements. You're ruining this podcast.
Well, guys, we've got to that point where we're just talking about bollocks again. So,
Kathy Najimy? I couldn't
Kathy
figure out...
Najimy, yeah. Rat Race again.
Najimy. Rat Race, yeah.
She cannot sing, considering she's in 2 singing.
Oh, wasn't she in Hocus Pocus as
Yeah.
well?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was great in Hocus Pocus.
She's
very
one of the
good.
most... Her face being so lovely and bubbly is one of the best things.
Fucking year for her, though, because this is 1993, right? That's the
Yeah.
same year Hocus Pocus came out.
Oh, was it?
Big year for our girl Kathy.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Good job.
So
Good game.
she's got the character of the lovely, bubbly, one of the best friends. There's 2 best friends to Whoopi Goldberg, maybe in the nunnery. Oh, am I calling it right?
I think it's called a nunnery.
Yeah, I would call... They call it convent. I'm sure it's...
There's a convent as well.
Anyway, yeah, she refused to film a scene because there was a point where a character was meant to be stood in front of the adult bookstore. It does pop up in the... I think it might be the first one. Anyway, she felt it was too judgy for her character, so she was just like, no, I'm just going to stand there and dance anyway and promote it.
Well, she was supposed to, like, finger wag at the titty
Yeah, but
bookstore.
she's not that. She ain't that.
No, fucking A.
She's all for the titty books.
She's 100% pro titty book.
She loves a wank mag. This, whatever, man. Whatever you're into. I ain't going to kink shame a nun.
Like, she is so lovely. There was a group of nuns there one day filming, and generally they didn't realize she was an actress. They just thought she was another nun because she was just being so lovely and polite and friendly as well.
And then all those wank mags fell out of her habit, and they were like, Kathy.
It's a dirty habit.
See, there we go. We're going to repeat these jokes.
So, like, you say that all these wank mags falling out, like, this wasn't like... They weren't following behind the scenes. They weren't keeping this Christian.
They weren't wanking about in the background.
Well, no, behind the snes, it was like a
Oh,
total...
it was wank fest in the background, was it?
Oh,
They were
God.
caught drinking. They were actually watching adult films while still in their habits. Like, genuinely, this is the backstage. Like, see, like...
I don't know. I think they were just actors in the 90s.
Nuns on the run.
Getting paid between 7 million and 12 million.
That's a lot of million.
That's quite a few
That's
million.
a great salary.
It's a lot for a nun.
So, yeah, Whoopi
Guess how much
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg got paid for this? None. Just the nun joke and the habit joke. We don't have any more material.
If you don't like that joke already, turn off. But you have to rate us 5 stars. You have to, like, send us some money in the mail, whatever you want.
Guess how much money you got to send us?
None.
There we
Yeah.
go. Crack the whip, Willie. Get
Go
the
on,
show
get
back on the rails.
Take control. Take
It's
control.
really
Take
hard.
control.
Like, I'm up against you two here, right?
Oh, we're ganging
Like
up on you.
that.
This is
You're
weird.
not up against
You know,
us.
No, right. Sorry, let's go back to this. This is usually a dynamic of 2 people who do research. I'm trying to, like, throw one person's research at you two, and I'm like, oh my God.
Maybe we're not meant to do research because I've done a bit of research.
You're fucking killing it, to be honest, dude. I am very proud of you, but also you have to realise that one of my favourite things to do is wind you up.
Yeah, I know. The sketch to my Frank A. Whoa. Yeah, I know.
Frank A, played by Christopher from The Sopranos.
I thought he was played by your mate Sal.
No, Sal is not coming back until Terrifier 2. I'm not doing it.
So Cheryl Lee Ralph played Florence Watson, who is the tough-as-nails mother of Lauryn Hill's character. And she became a meme, apparently, for famously delivering the line, "Singing does not put food on the table." No, she recently joked... what?
Wasn't aware of that meme.
Yeah, no, I wasn't so much. But apparently she spoke about it on the Kelly Clarkson show, saying that like she's since proved the character wrong because she was actually a Broadway powerhouse. Like, she was in Dreamgirls on Broadway. She is, like, massive.
So they've got a actual Broadway performer. They're like, how about you're the one non-singing character in this movie?
You're the grumpy mum.
So she wasn't in the first film. Kathy Najimy was, Whoopi was, and then another one who was Wendy McKenna, who played Sister Mary Roberts. The
squeaky little one. Yeah.
Who looked the fucking spitting image of Michael Monroe. When Wendy McKenna first came on, genuinely, obviously apart from the red hair and the habit, I was like, goddamn, spit for Michael Monroe.
So she was famously the character for being shy, who discovers that her voice can shake the rafters. Unfortunately, the rubbish truth, she doesn't actually sing.
That was going to be my next question, because the one line you see her solo singing, like that voice came out of her, and I was like, she can fucking sing, but...
Yeah, it's the same in the first film. It was done by a professional singer called Andrea Robinson, so good effort.
Well done, Andrea.
Hats off, Andrea. You have got fucking pipes, son.
And it's just one of those things, like, people say her lip syncing is so good that they don't actually believe it's not her, but that's fucking nonsense.
So to jump into something from my nose while you're talking about lip syncing, just to go right to the end of the movie when the three monks throw the school administrator into the cupboard.
Yeah.
There's a scene where one of them pushes him, and it clearly is ADR'd in, him going, "Forgive me." And you can tell it's ADR because his mouth does not move.
Yeah.
And it's not even like a sly thing. The camera is pointed directly at his face, and he somehow delivers the line without moving, "Forgive me."
And that monk was played by Michael Jeter, who is an absolute delight any time. He's great. Do you know what else he's in? Webbs, you recognise him for something else?
Yes, I do. But what did you recognise?
Several things. I think my favourite thing I've seen him in is The Fisher King. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
He's great in that. It's Robin Williams in, I was going to say Benicio del Toro, it's not at all. Terry Gilliam.
Okay.
He's kind of like a mad homeless guy who thinks he's a knight on a quest, helping a radio DJ who's disgraced. And he plays all these kind of mad homeless guys. Michael Jeter is...
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays one of the homeless troupe who's also just camp as hell. He's brilliant. He's just great.
Another great film he's been in. I think I mentioned it. Yeah, The Green Mile.
Yeah,
Zach, do you remember that one?
I've never seen The Green Mile. I'm just looking at Michael Jeter's, not his discography, his filmography.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of Elmo-based properties. Did dude voice Elmo?
No, he's famous
He's just
for
great mates with him.
Yeah, no, he had a famous for an incredibly rubbery face. Like
he's got a rubbery face, isn't he?
Yeah. He became like a whole hero to a generation as Mr. Noodle's brother, Mr. Noodle on the street. So he was just another character. That's why there's so much. So he's not actually a puppet. It's just because his face can be distorted so much.
He's brilliantly animated. I'll give him that. I love Michael Jeter.
And,
great.
What was his little...
Mr. Jangles. Mr. Jangles going to Mouseville.
You actually are a encyclopedia for goodness and light, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
This film is about happiness, boys. We're not here to truly shit on everything.
Oh, we are. I haven't even tucked into my notes yet.
Speaking of which, probably arguably, along with Whoopi, one of the biggest stars to come out of this. And I kind of rely on you two for this because, Zach, I believe you're more in this genre than I am. Lauryn Hill, Rita Watson, talk to me.
I was genuinely surprised to find out because I've always loved Lauryn Hill all the way back to the days that... did your parents ever do the thing where it was like a cassette subscription where you pay a certain amount a month and you just get random cassette tapes sent to the house? My parents did that. They were both big music lovers. And one of the earlier ones we got was The Score by the Fugees.
Oh, okay.
To this day, one of my all-time favourite records. And I found out that this film was only 3 years before that.
Is
So
that
I've
all?
always known Lauryn Hill as this like fucking badass rapper and amazing singer. And only like
Yeah.
a few years before, she was being dragged down by Sister Act 2.
She was literally a 17-year-old in high school student when filming.
I read that she got offered a record contract off this and turned it down because she didn't want to go solo because she had stuff cooking with the Foos.
Nice.
And then she had, of course, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is also one of the greatest, amazing albums.
A great little addendum to that story. Obviously, after my parents had had the score by the Fugees and they'd heard Killing Me Softly, it was a fucking huge hit. And they were like, oh, that lovely Lauryn Hill singer has an album coming out. And they bought The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and within getting home from buying it in town, they'd be like, you boys can have this one.
They weren't a fan of it?
No.
Yeah, fair enough. I loved it. It was a great album.
Oh, it's amazing.
So help me with this, because like I don't understand where is she now? This one kind of like what
she
happened?
is famously 6 hours late to any
Yes.
appearance
Okay.
that she has. Apparently,
Fucking diva. Yeah.
yeah, it is well known that Lauryn Hill is a difficult person to get along with. Apparently,
Yeah, I know I've heard like rumblings that she's not a good person. Like the
didn't
last.
say she's not a good
Yeah, I
person.
wouldn't say that. It's just
Is it
difficult.
not? I thought
Well,
it's
she may not
difficult.
be.
Not
Yeah,
a
no,
good
she's hard
person.
to get along with, I can imagine. She seems, especially if you're booking these giant shows and then not turning up to them like your Axel
And
fucking
imagine
Rose.
this being the reason you made Stardom. Like
What,
that,
Sister
like,
Act 2? Yeah, that's,
like
that's quite a
I'm
black
truthfully,
mark,
if
isn't
I saw Lauryn Hill, I'd just be like, "Joyful, Lord, we adore,"
it? And she
probably
would
get sick.
slap you.
Yeah, exactly.
She probably actually would put hands on you.
She can do that. Alana Ubach. Some might know her now as the high-strung mom from Euphoria. Have you ever seen Euphoria?
No, I'm a 36-year-old man.
I don't know. People out there watch this.
Was she in Parks and Recreation for a short spell as Aziz Ansari's girlfriend?
I don't think. No, it wasn't her.
Or is it just someone who looks a lot like her?
Yeah, because that person. This film came out in
93, yeah.
and this Parks and Rec is at least 20 years after, and I don't think the person dating him was that.
No, she was definitely in her 20s, the person
Yeah.
dating Aziz Ansari's character.
So there's Ryan Toby, who played Amal.
Yeah.
While he didn't become a movie star, he became like a music industry titan.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you hear the note he hit?
Yeah, and
I wanted to play a little game for this.
Play the game. I want to talk about the note.
Yeah, do you want to play this game?
let's play the game.
So Jamal sings a high E flat in his when he really hits that high note.
Going into the scene where they're performing in front of the school for the first time.
In front of the school for the first time, and he's
Oh,
kind
what
of
song is that?
a bit
That
quiet.
Also,
is-
his name isn't Jamal. It's Wesley.
No, in the film it's Jamal.
Yeah, but he.
No, it's not.
Wait, in real life?
No, his name's Ryan Toby in real life.
No,
his character's name.
Yeah, but he's of the Muslim Brotherhood, so that's why he gives himself the other name.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
his name, I know he doesn't, but the name he gives himself isn't Jamal.
Then IMDb is wrong as well. Then because that's where I got
No,
the
I
fact
might be
from.
wrong.
Amal.
So he hits a high E flat, which is one of the most difficult to hit notes in vocal kind of singing, as opposed to like guitar singing.
In
So
Oh
I wanted
Happy
to
Day,
see.
that's it.
Oh, it's Oh Happy Day, is it? Okay, I wanted to see how close can any of us get to the high E.
Oh,
All right, Webborn, you go first.
you want me to do this?
You're the host. Go for it.
Yeah, but I think I have the okay.
Set the benchmark.
When Jesus, what? Nope, that's really hard. When Jesus, what? Izzy's gonna fucking hate that. Sorry, Iz. Go on, your turn.
My turn. All right. When Jesus was.
Jesus Christ, we're back in the void.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good effort. I like that Webborn had this sense not to do that directly into the microphone.
he moved into it as he did it.
You reverse chocolate rain that one.
I projected.
Come on, then, Mr. Ziggy Wiz.
When Jesus. What? Yeah, it's never going to happen.
It was better than R2. I will give you that. You didn't give the effort, but it was like closer.
I think you got closer to the actual note itself.
I'm not going to try.
So yeah, in that song, "Oh Happy Day," most of the people in the audience were just off the street, local students. Had no idea that note was coming. So when they looked shocked, most of the people had no idea that was genuine.
Well, see,
Good
Whoopi
effort.
has a look on her face. She spins
Yeah.
around and looked at him. I don't know if that was planned or not, but she had a genuine look of like, bloody stool. That was amazing.
So talking of him, do you know what musical group he was
I don't know what music he was
Chris?
in.
No, I didn't find this
What
one.
would you do?
Was he in City High?
He was in City High.
Fuck
What would you
off.
do?
He was in City High.
Yeah. And he
What
also
would you
wrote
do if the
massive...
son's at home crying alone on
It's
the
a fucking
bathroom
jam,
floor?
isn't it?
It's a fucking great song.
And he also wrote massive hits for Usher and Will Smith.
Oh, everyone's written massive hits for Usher.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Yeah. Well, you just said it. Yeah. There we go. Boom. There's a fucking hit for you, Usher.
There were another choir member, her name Riley Weston. She became famous later for a massive Hollywood scandal where she pretended to be a 19-year-old child prodigy writer for the show Felicity when she was actually when she was actually in her 30s. But that's the thing, she was in this film, but she still lied. Like,
Why?
that's a good one.
That's a good fact. Can
All
I
right, so-
can I
yeah, go
ask
on.
a genuine question, please, sir? Are you listing all of the actors in this movie in an attempt to stop us getting into our rightfully scathing criticism of this bad movie?
Let me. I want.
Carry on. No,
Anymore.
you're the host. You're leading the charge.
You know the joke that came up? Your mama's so fat that when she sat on the rainbow, Skittles popped out.
Yep, I read this fact. Go on.
Who is it?
It is Whoopi Goldberg's daughter.
Alex Mine. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Well, this is good because this leads me into the game that I wanted to play.
Oh, and let's
There
go to
is
your
a
game.
fantastic Yo Mama sequence in this movie, which is also followed up by the worst joke in the film, where she says, "Hi, my name is Sister Mary, and I am," and Frankie goes, "Yo Mama,"
Yeah.
which just doesn't work. It's like, do you ever see Regular Show, the character Muscle Man, and he'd punctuate
Yes.
all of his jokes with "my mom"? It had Muscle Man energy, but I would like us to take it in turns off the top of the dome to do the best Yo Mama burn that you can come up with. But you've got to remember, we don't want to upset people, so you've got to go avant-garde with it. We don't want to punch down. We don't want to mention your mum's weird hair or...
Your mum's so nice, she makes me pancakes for breakfast the next morning. I'm not good at insulting.
That's not an insult.
No.
She sounds like a lovely mum.
Tell you, Mum, I said thank you for the pancakes.
But why was I there the next morning? Because we boned.
Ah, there it is.
There it goes.
All right. Am I the only Yo Mama here?
Your mama so long she stole 2 children to fed them cherries in the woods for like 20 years.
I was thinking down the
callback,
same route. I was going to say
yeah.
something like, "Yo, mama's so scary, she possessed Auntie Jean and learned how to drive."
That's a better one. I like that.
Good one.
There we go. Well, that was... Anyway, carry on.
I like that game.
Final one of the choir that final 2 of the choir I talk about, Sketch and Frankie.
Yes.
Obviously, Frankie is one of the characters. He put a backwards cap on, and I was like, I relate to this. I
So
thought,
Frankie is genuinely one of your, like, childhood idols.
yeah,
That
oddly.
explains
It's
so
because he does a
fucking
backflip
much
on
about
stage.
you.
You know when he first comes on stage in the final song and it backflips and then he runs off stage, but he's already back on the stage with the choir. Did you notice that?
I did notice that, yeah. He teleports, as all Italian Americans can.
Yeah.
Hey, Sal, get out of this one! You... No, he's not coming back.
Did you? What did you think of Sketch and Frankie?
I love Sketch. I love his artistic ability,
Yeah.
that he's a graffiti artist. I love that this film captured that early hip-hop kind of vibe. That's
That
one bit I
aesthetic.
really loved about it.
Yeah, I love that.
And that he was the one anchor to be like, guys, you know, this teacher's on to something, let's respect her. Frank A, as I mentioned earlier, was a 43-year-old man posing as a child.
Yeah.
I should also point out he wasn't actually played by Christopher from The Sopranos. I was going to make that. I did make that joke earlier, but I didn't. I should probably
Zach, have you
fill
seen
it in.
Sopranos?
I have.
I've never seen it.
He was played by Vincent D'Onofrio's brother, Ronald D'Onofrio.
It's true.
This is true.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well-
no, I have no idea.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
He was
You've
played
already
by
s-
Devin Kamen.
Yeah. And he continued acting and writing for a while, but today he's a comedian and writer living. And Ron Johnson, who plays Sketch, he stopped and walked out of the spotlight and moved into youth mentoring. Good on him.
Oh,
Hey,
fair play.
there we
Good
go.
man. Good lad.
Yeah.
So, just to go back to David Kamen,
Yeah.
never guess what he did, Kamen.
Oh, God.
No, I was just looking at a photo of him. He has
Coming
the
in something?
sharpest eyebrows of
Yeah.
any person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're
They got a
powerful.
proper up and down point.
Yeah, they like
to
genuinely
the
like
sky.
how I draw eyebrows on like cartoon characters. It's amazing.
So we can go back into this person if you want, but I just would now like to pour one out for them nuns who have gone and passed since this film. Dame Maggie Smith, Mother Superior.
Yeah.
Most recent of our losses.
Maggie Smith dead?
Yeah, she passed away in 2004.
2005, right, that's way long ago.
There's Mary Wicks, who played Sister Mary Laris, the iconic grumpy nun. She passed away in 1995, shortly after this.
Axe fight.
Rose Paranormal. Rose Parenti. Sister Alma, the lady on the piano, one of my favourite characters. How sweet she is. She is in this.
Okay.
She died in 1996. Good effort. But then one of the best.
Good effort. She stayed as long as she could.
Do you see how old she was? Fuck me. She was old in that. Anyway, and then there was one other nun. She was known as the rapping granny in the film. She lived to be 101. Roll on, sister. Roll
Good
on.
Good effort, yeah.
In the film. Right. I've got more characters I want to speak about, but I've been speaking too much, God. I'm ready. I will pull down my trousers. Let's go.
God, he's doing it again.
So let's talk about the character of Tyler for a second. Obviously, this classroom is made up of stereotypes. You've got Frank A., the white rapper kid. You've got Sketch, the graffiti artist. You've got the cool kids. Then you've got Tyler, who is the most 90s representation of what we now know to be autism that I've ever seen.
Yep.
How did I see that?
He's basically Dewey from Scary Movie 1.
How didn't I see that? I thought he was just the lovable nerd character.
Well, in the 90s, that's how they wrote them.
That's
what they were.
With the 30 years hindsight, it's like, that's just an extremely autistic child.
That scene in the classroom where they're trying to sit on the glue, like they're pranking the teacher, and he's there asking, "Who are they to praise? Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You fucking." She's San Francisco, not New York.
Okay, another question for you, if you would, and Grizzly, if you have any criticisms, jump in, because otherwise I can go on a fucking tirade.
Oh, I'll hop in here and there.
Why did a class of some 20 to 30 extremely talented musicians take music as a DOS lesson?
That's a very good question, Zach.
Especially Rita, who admits on multiple occasions that she wants to make it as a singer.
So probably some more context to this school. As Whoopi Goldberg's character alludes to, she went to this school when she was younger. It actually appears in the beginning of the first film when she's a kid, and she's the naughty kid who's going to be a singer where she can't make money. So in the first film as well, it alludes that the area is very deprived. Even though really in San Francisco, the area that they actually filmed is very affluent. They just painted graffiti here and there outside the building. But it's meant to be about the area. They're from like the rough part of San Francisco. They don't care about school, even though they're extremely talented. We're not here to do work. We're here to sit and rap. Boom, ta-ta, boom, ta-ta. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like that you've come prepared.
Don't put this one down because it's back in the habit.
Well, I got one. So the kind of main antagonist of this film is I've got James Comer.
Oh, Mr. Crispy Crispin.
Mr. Crispy, James Comer, the arthritic king. He basically wants to shut the school so he can retire.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? So the school stays open, so he has to keep working.
I think he's not a head teacher. He's a business manager. That's I think the other thing alluding. He's like not so for the kids. He's
an admin. Business.
There's a lot of head teachers.
Yeah, he's not the head teacher though. But to go to what your point is, Grizzly, funnily enough, it's funny we bring up retirement because a lady on my department in work did retire today, and in her honour, they have now folded the entire company. So it does happen.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, all right. So it is a real thing then. That was the whole kind of like, oh yeah, we have to close the school, you know. Yes, I can retire at last. Like, what is this plot point?
Considering me for early retirement so I don't have to come to work.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I want to fucking retire immediately if I could, but yeah, close down the school, fuck all these kids, you know, they don't matter at all, but I get to retire. Boomer as fuck.
So this is what I mean about it with this film. If you pull one thread, the whole thing unravels. My next question to you, Evan. Did they bring Whoopi Goldberg in to just teach this one class? She's not the music teacher, this specific class's music teacher, because you don't see her with any other classes.
No other year groups, are there?
No. The rest of the school doesn't exist. It's just this little group.
I'm going to argue that it's just the college level between 2 year groups because like I don't know how old they're meant to be in this classroom setting. As I say, Lauryn Hill was 17 at the time and Frank Gay was 41 at the time. So I don't know how old we're meant to expect these kids to be and why there aren't more pupils.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was 14.
Fucking hell.
Flip the side of that coin, though. Do these children have any other classes? Like, you never see them in geography.
No, that's true.
They're always up on the roof just rapping in a group. And
who the fuck is still learning Latin in San Francisco?
It's Catholic school.
Oh, well, no wonder religion's on the out.
Sorry, that actor who played Crispy Crispin, he was like before our time, but he was like a Hollywood tough guy. Like, he was in Magnificent Seven, he was in The Great Escape. He was an Oscar-winning action legend, and he just had to come in and be Crispy Crispin, basically, and want to shut down the school so all religion can go home. It's not a bad thing to shut down a Catholic school once in a while, I will say that.
Talking about bad things at Catholic school, there is a line in this movie that does not age well. It aged like fucking milk. When they're about to go on stage to do their final performance at the musical competition, a stagehand leans into the group of children and says, the teacher says, take your robes off.
You look for all the bad things.
I did not have to look for that. That was extremely upfront and forward. That was
in your face.
The last thing you want to hear on a Catholic school trip.
No, they just want to be comfortable in their clothes because they, from the streets, man, they're not wearing these robes.
It's not their decision to take the clothes off, though. They don't say, can we take the clothes off? The teacher says, take your fucking robes off. It's Catholicism time.
Some of them might not be wearing it. It's very warm to be on stage in a robe. They might be naked, and that would have been different.
Very good point, though, what you say about them being comfortable. Obviously, they had this giant choreographed performance that they had to do. Why did they then, earlier, panic when a other choir did a very straight-up normal rendition of the song, knowing that they had this showpiece? It had rapping. It had separate vocal harmony groups splintering off during the song and doing... It was incredible arrangement of this music.
And not just that, during the solo at the very beginning, you saw some interpretive dance.
Was that interpretive dance or sign language?
Is sign language technically interpretive dance? They are interpreting.
Well, yeah.
I do kind of feel like an... Fucking
That's the worst thing I've said today.
Yeah.
We do go into some risky areas here, so if you're not feeling comfortable, just remember...
We not have insensitive depositions.
Told you I'd try to offend. I told you.
So I think I can answer that one as well, in the fact that, by the looks of things, this is a religious competition, and to bring in this, like, new 90s wave of, like, rap culture, they were scared of that other because they're the outcasts. They're not the traditional winners, are they? That, like, even though they're better, man, we know fucking boomers. They're not going to vote for us if we went up and if we went up and did a band and there was a choir. They're going to be like, Satan's music.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like us three going up and like bashing instruments around and the performance that they put forward, which is genuinely, and as I will speak to this movie's favor, outstanding. Like,
joyful.
I've said a lot of things about Christianity on this podcast, but the one thing I will stand by is that the greatest thing to come out of that religion is gospel. Gospel music is fucking standing out of this world. Love it.
As I say, I love a cover, and a gospel cover is one of my favorites. If I can find them, they rarely exist because gospel generally comes as speaking about Jesus or God. But
pretty naff, yeah.
Like the energy behind that sort of genre builds you with happiness. I want that genre outside of religion. That's
I agree.
So I've got a great album to send you on Spotify where someone's done the entire Drive soundtrack.
Oh.
I say someone, it was Ryan Gospel. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't fucking care.
Are you just going to ruin it and say that it's not out there?
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't exist.
Fucking asshole.
He's a real human being.
Oh, I want the gospel music of Baby Driver.
Not Baby Driver. Drive. Ryan Gosling wasn't in Baby Driver.
They both have Drive in the name.
It's not Drive Angry with Nicolas Cage either.
So I will go into another character.
Take control.
I've got control. The Sausage Priest, Father Wolfgang.
That's what they call me, baby.
Yep. Take off your robes. The Sausage Priest is coming.
So he is a man called Thomas.
Is he? That's a fucking weird name.
Yeah. Thomas Gottschalk, I believe. Forgive me, he is genuine.
Oh, is that because he's got little bits of gold in him that are supposed to cut your throat when you drink and get you wood?
Very good. Very good one of you to have. Well done.
Yes.
I'm very happy for you. Well, anyway, at the time, and he still is, he's one of Germany's biggest TV stars, and he only appeared because Whoopi Goldberg. He only
He's from the Bay Area.
He only appeared because Whoopi
Try it again.
Take control.
The happy world of Whoopi Bo.
Right. He only appeared because Whoopi Goldberg lost a bet to him on his show, That and That, also known as Want to Bet. So she literally went on his show in Germany and lost the bet to him, meaning he had to have a role in Sister Act 2, basically.
What was
and
the
that's
bet?
how he ended up.
Yeah,
so that's
how
why
would, like, I bet you won't be in my movie. Wanna bet?
I don't know what they
shit.
bet, but maybe she lost the bet, and that's why he's basically there, like the most random
Surely
character.
he would lose the bet to have to... I don't know.
No, but think you're going to be in a film that is going to last forever. Like,
Yeah,
after
Sister
the
Act 2.
success of the first film, they knew
Okay,
this was going to be.
alright, yeah.
And this is
And it
one thing
wasn't.
that
No, but I mean, like, when it came out, this film was panned. People fucking hated it. It's only
yeah,
in later years that it's, like, grown a community. I know it's like...
yeah, that's a cult. Yeah.
Now that you can watch the YouTube video of just that one bit at the end, yeah, it's much better.
Well, yeah, what's its rating on Rotten Tomatoes? Do you know?
19?
19%.
Yeah,
yes.
it's not great.
Wow.
The first one's like 79 or something.
Speaking of, would you like to play my little game?
Yeah, why not?
So, how many splash cards were at the beginning of this film?
Fuck.
Can you count them? Did you count them when you were watching it?
I know one. I don't know if there were more. I'm going...
Okay. You going one?
I'm going to go one, and can I get a bonus point if I can guess it?
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a bonus point. Webbs?
2.
2. Okay, all right. All right, Zach, can you guess what they were?
I'm going to say it's one, and it is the now defunct Touchstone Pictures.
Absolutely correct. It was one with Touchstone Pictures. Very well done. Bonus point.
What happens to that company? I do recognise them.
Axe Fight.
Axe Fight.
Continuous themes of tonight's film.
The Nun, yeah. That's where they both died. It was mutually assured destruction.
So I think, true story, it was just like a Disney subsidiary where they just don't need them. They just make all of their stuff now.
I think Touchstone were like their slightly more adult stuff they were making, or yeah.
Touchstone just did the Christian musical.
Well, they certainly touched something.
So, we'll move on to another question. Budget and box office. Right.
Oh, he's done this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
I get to play this time.
Yes. So we're going to go on budget first of all, and then let's say domestic gross, because that's the way I found it. So,
Okay.
first of all, no choices. Zach, budget, what do you think?
Fucking hell, this was the sequel to an insanely popular movie, and it only came out like a year or two afterwards, so they threw money at this thing, but it was 1993, 60 million.
And what do you think the domestic gross was?
This film flopped. I'm going to say 89 million.
So what, they would have doubled a little
60 doubled is not 89.
You did maths at the start of this for my age, but you didn't do maths today. Come on.
bit more. Okay.
I will spoil that for you. He texted me earlier for help with the math question.
You were born the same year as my dad. I didn't realise. You were the same age as my dad. 1946.
That was
Grizz.
a war ending, babe.
Yes, same as
You
my
were
dad.
I ended the war.
They dropped you on Hiroshima, and that was it.
Grizz budget.
I'm going to say 80 million.
Okay,
And I think it.
Gross.
Yeah, it
think
was.
it didn't make its money back. I'm going to go with 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so the budget of this film, they did throw money at it, but it wasn't as much as you guys expected. It was 38 million.
Wow. Okay. So almost a quarter of that was Whoopi Goldberg then.
Yeah. But then the domestic gross, 57.3. So,
Okay.
yeah, it did okay. It did. They
some numbers.
got money. They put pocket.
It
Well
put
done.
pocket.
Well
like
done.
all games of snooker.
So, speaking of games, I think we should try Wimplash Bingo. Zach, will you insert the music here, please?
How the fuck are we going to do that?
I don't know, to be honest.
Wimplash Bingo.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for Wimplash Bingo this week. Can I get to 64, 94, 222? No. Anyway, first one. A woman not touching the ground.
You know bingo callers don't ask people for numbers.
I'm trying to host the show.
If you're trying to host the show, speak into your fucking microphone.
I'm shouting in the distance because you're annoying me. A woman not touching the ground.
Yeah, I got one.
Yes, there is, in fact, a woman not touching the ground.
And you know exactly which one it is. It is Sister Mary. Oh, before she's Sister Mary Cloud.
Before she's Mr. Sister.
Sister.
Dolores Van Cartier.
That's the bird. She is hoisted about in the intro in Vegas and annoyed.
I was fully expecting this to be a thing because all of a sudden she's getting thrown back and forth by some burly grips. And I was like, oh, wait. Are these men after her? Is this going to be the inciting incident for the movie? No, they just decided to throw her about a bit.
Next on the bingo card, a spooky staircase.
No
spooky staircases.
They look down a staircase at one point where Whoopi's getting taken to the bottom corners of the school to go find the music room.
She does have to go downstairs to the creepy music, but is that spooky?
And it's quite dark. It looks basement-y, but I don't know if we were getting there in a spooky fashion.
There's cobwebs at the top of the stairs in the other music room, because they have two music plays with great acoustics.
Two music rooms, but one music class.
And one piano.
With one leg, yeah.
So, yeah, probably known because the word spooky. This is about love, not about spooking. Bad time for a bath.
Yeah, no bath scene in this one.
No baths, no.
I wanted to take my computer in the bath while watching it.
You can do that next time. Hospital for sad people?
I like this bingo caller persona you did.
Has anybody got a 4?
Hospital for sad people, anyone? Hospital for sad people.
This movie made me want to go to one.
No hospital for sad people.
A gunky mum.
No, there was a grumpy mum.
Nice.
Would you take a funky nun?
There were
plenty of funky
nuns. When they were doing their number for the older people and the students.
The bassist, I thought she was a bassist with a little hook for money. Who was fucking jamming the fuck out. Crazy.
Yeah, the two great scenes are that, the senior citizen swing, and when they were just like, we need $2,000, there's just a giant concert. They don't show any setup or anything. And then they're like, great, we've got $2,000. This is this film. We have a problem. We can solve it. Music solves it. That's
solved.
The whole, yeah. And then that 18 times over. Sorry, you were doing bingo.
But they didn't have that much music. If they just did more music, they would have solved more problems.
But they're also kind of breaking the rules there because they're having a Rebel Street concert to raise money. This is where you see the nuns doing like dance moves like the electric slide. Like, it's very 90s of it, you know? They're back in their habits, move into their habits sort of thing.
But honestly, how much trouble would a band of sisters doing a impromptu charity performance get into? I would say none.
Oh god,
it's going to keep happening. It's a bad habit.
Right. So
doubling, fucking doubling.
Egg all over me, boys. Egg all over me.
Is that a bingo call?
A series of bastardly men.
The Catholic Church.
Yeah,
anything with Catholics involved,
including what was his face, Mr. Jeter.
No.
Are you casting him as a bastard or any
Not
of the
him.
other
They
sexy fathers?
The fuck around quite a bit. So Mr. Latin teacher, what was his name? The father.
It didn't really get him. He was just he was a great character when he's driving, though. Have you ever driven before? No, how hard can it be, Grizz? I think you take that motto from now on.
I do, yeah. I'm going to start driving myself all over the place. So watch the fuck out, come on. But yeah, their characters were all over the place. Like, come on, we're going to go stop them. And actually, no, we won't stop them. We're going to stop Chris.
Yeah,
just flip-flopped.
Again, the flip-flopping and coercive nature or easily coerced nature of every character in this movie. We've got to go and stop them. Oh, we're so glad you came. We're here to support you.
Wow.
So I think the next two we can just put together, because if it happened, I truly missed this part. Someone got slip-knotted and someone got their head keefed in.
No, I wish it had happened.
I watched the director's cut sketch Keith's in like 8 dudes' heads.
Fuck yeah. Well, Bill Duke's watching this, shaving his bald face.
So there is this, like you say, like there is this weird spooky element that a lot of fans share. it was like they have this weird false memory of being a detective, like of there being a detective.
Weird false memory of being a detective.
I'm trying. They have this weird false memory of a detective being shot and wheeled out of a stretcher at the end of the film. Like there's more than one people. Like it's like Joey Tribbiani in that scene where he has that one scene getting wheeled out. But they're people, more than one, remember it.
Grammatically, if there's more than one, then yes, it's people. If it's just one, it's person. So when you say there's more than one people,
to talk.
you're correct.
Was there a teacher giving the lesson that puts the themes of the film in
The whole
it?
fucking film, yes.
Yeah, the theme is singing make good.
Singing make good, so yes, there was. Finally, Pum. Did anyone get hit by a car? We had that lady driving the bus. That would have been funny if she hit a student, I admit.
She pummed some bins. That's about it.
Oh.
She pummed a bin.
Is a bin somebody?
There could have been someone in the bin.
America.
America is the bin.
They are homeless.
All of America.
So no, San Francisco has a massive homeless population.
It does,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so
it's known for
quite
it, yeah.
possibly in this instance, there might well been someone getting pummed in that bin.
Good to know. I'd like to think this is like a secret lore of this movie that someone got bummed in a bin.
Right. Do you want to shout at me for anything else about this film before I move on to...
Yeah,
another?
body count. Come on, keep it going.
Body count.
Well, no, in that sense, we're not doing a body count this week. We are doing Hot Willie's Hot Cakes. If you could add the thing to that. Yeah,
I
thank
am
you. You
not
look so
doing
upset.
anything called Hot Willie's Hot
Willie's
Cakes.
hot cakes.
So for this one, right,
God.
it's the best. Yeah.
I'm going to
It's
make
that
you
one-
eat a
I-
dick cake.
No, so what was that one time in the film that did you get any happy chills? Was there one, or are you void of feelings after all your feelings were gathered from the void? Speaking of which, Grizz, you first. Which part of the film gave you that special feeling, if there was one? Did you get all those tingles up your body?
I got really nostalgic for how hopeful films.
Okay.
I really enjoyed that aspect because
Nostalgic for a pre-9/11 America.
Well, yeah. Remember when Gillette adverts were like, "This is the best. You can do anything you can put your mind to."
And now Gillette adverts are like, do you remember 9/11?
Pretty much, yeah.
Zach, any nice chills, speaking of that?
I want to be sarcastic and say, yeah, when the movie ended. But I will say a lot of the vocal performances. There's a scene where Rita, Lauryn Hill's character, and her friend, who I can't remember the name, are sat by a piano doing like a duet. I'm a sucker for a vocal harmony. And it was great. There's so many great singing performances. But just, this film otherwise brought me no happiness.
Fair enough. So that part you're on about, they're singing the duet, his eye is on the sparrow, like that was between...
His hand is on the hawk. His forehead's on the penguin. They've all come round to talk.
That was
I love
between
that
Lauryn
song.
Hill and another character, Tanya, whose name in real life is Tanya. This scene, Whoopi and the director basically wrote it on the fly, and it's the most real vocal moment, so no wonder it hit you. It was like, it wasn't prepared, it was just done for that scene.
I thought you meant the
It was great.
entire film was on the fly because you can't.
It would be better if it was The Fly.
So, I just want to talk about the final song, because as I alluded to quite early on, the reason, still to this day, I can sing every single part in this was that film.
Do it.
Do it.
You keep mentioning that you can do it,
on.
but you haven't done it.
Into the microphone.
Why does Lauryn Hill sing with teeth?
Because she
has
has
them.
incredible technique.
Is that it? All right, fair enough. Drive on, we adore thee, Lord. See, I can't even take the piss out of it. Lord of glory, Lord of love, hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hey, as the sun above. Anyway, I don't like Catholicism, but somehow I can sing every lyric about the Lord above. What the fuck is going on there?
I gotta say,
don't like religion in general, but
I didn't
for
get
some
it.
reason this resonates with me. What the fuck is going on?
I didn't have that. See, the song was great, it was beautiful, but then I also had the subtitles on, so I was seeing the lyrics. I was like,
Fair. Were you not paying attention to the sick ass choreography?
oh yeah, I was watching that as well. I can do two things at once.
And like all the harmonies, like in the
Harmonies?
light of day, Lord.
All three of us are Welsh. We are from the land of fucking song. I love a fucking vocal harmony. It's incredible. I love it. It's beautiful. But just anything about God's and Christ, it's naff as fuck.
I'm just flabbergasted by Willy going, the harmonies, starting to sing it, and then realising he is but one man, and he has nobody to harmonise with.
I was kind of doing the part where these three guys
So
step into the crowd,
You're
three
a
people.
3-part harmony.
sweating quite profusely here. Anyway, love that. I could. We'll upload. I'll put on a special outfit and I'll sing it for you guys. And
He's just going to be naked again.
yes.
You asked me to watch throughout the entirety of the credits of this movie.
Oh no, I didn't mean the entirety. Sorry about that.
Well,
Oh,
this is
you
what I wanted to
bastard.
ask. We live in a post-Marvel universe. Where the fuck was Nick Fury?
I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean that. I just meant ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. Did you
Fully
enjoy?
expecting a scene where they were going to tease the next big villain of the Sister Act universe.
Soggy man, I don't know. Yeah,
Soggy man.
Yeah, well, he's not crispy anymore. He's gone soggy.
You see a camera floating into a room over the shoulder of someone hunched over a tool desk working on something, muttering away. And he goes, I've done it. I've done it. Now that I've retired, I've had enough time and I've done it. And he looks over his shoulder and it's crisp. He's coming back. Sister Act 3. Endgame.
Sister Act 3 is coming out soon.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see. Yeah.
Most of the cast are back, apart from the older nuns.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill will be there 6 years later.
He deserves that one, people.
Thank you.
Give it where
Very
it's due. Yeah, my favourite part in that is Michael Jeter, where that camera's following around. He's kind of dancing.
Having
away
a great
from it.
time.
Frickin'.
He's a delight. I love him. He's great.
And the guy who obviously knows how to do the worm, so doesn't stop doing the worm. I do love that.
Did you know, talking about Michael Jeter, he actually has a famous brother also in the entertainment field. Webb, I don't know if you know, Grizz, I'd be surprised if you didn't. His name's Ver. He's the star of an anime series.
You're a fucking idiot.
Jeter?
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. I thought you were going to go with Derek Jeter. I think he's an American football
I was like,
player.
who the fuck's Derek Jeter? Can I take this opportunity, because we're coming up towards the end of the show.
Yep.
I just want to tip our hat to what we're here to do and give a little shout out, nod, and love to horror in the year 1993.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank you.
Good lad. Let's find out.
Came out the year before, Army of Darkness. 1993, You've got Jurassic Park. You've got Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Leprechaun, although that's 92 technically. Return of the Living Dead 3. Bloodstone, Subspecies 2. Body Snatchers, Carnosaur. Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice, Needful Things, Puppet Master 4, The Tommy Knockers, the list goes on. We need to get back to horror. I'm sick to death of Catholic musicals. God damn you. This was a nice idea. We're not doing it again.
Well, it's going to end up back on the wheels, so we're
not watching Sister Act 2 again.
Maybe it won't be Sister Act 2. Maybe it'll be something else.
If you make
Who
us watch Sister
knows?
Act 2 again, I will make you watch.
Go back and find out what you might be watching. Who knows?
Rules are rules, though. Technically, we have had this discussion on an episode. If by accident, in an administrative error, it doesn't get removed and it lands back on, we will have to watch Sister Act 2. So Grizzly, as master of the wheel, take this fucking movie off.
Already done. Don't you worry.
Wait, no, that's my...
Oh, no, you've got your own little wheel.
Yeah.
This is just...
No, I'm in charge of my wheel.
Don't worry, I've taken the web
I got
pick
my
off.
little wheel of sparkly, lovely films. Don't you worry about it, boys. So, I think, Zach, I don't want you to hurt me anymore, so we might have to call it a day on Sister Act 2 here. Is there anything else, you gentlemen, that I have missed upon that you want to shove up my arse?
It's a wrap.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
That's two.
He gets them once in a while. I do.
Sometimes I get it.
2 standing ovations in one episode. What you can't see on this is that me and Webborn both had to stand up then and then lean down to clap into our microphones.
I was also wearing an improvised nun costume here, so we'll add that. I'll put a picture up at the end.
So one thing we haven't discussed at all is the quote-unquote plot of this movie is that the school administrator is looking to shut the school, and they use the power of the choir that they start with this music class to save the school, which is already dumb as fuck. But the biggest plot hole in that is when they're having this clandestine meeting with the school administrators, the finances of the school, the head teacher, who are talking about closing it. They do it with the door wide open.
I would call it, why to call it a good crack?
Enough to get a fucking human head through, and that is more than enough to listen to a clandestine plan.
Enough not to notice Whoopi Goldberg back in a habit.
They did say, did you see something in the door? Me? I saw none. That one didn't work.
There's too many now.
There are some,
anyway,
talking about jokes though, just quickly, there are some great jokes in this movie. Fucking when they introduce her to her living quarters and they go, we did something special. And she looks around this bare room and they're like, look, curtains. That got me. That's a great fucking joke.
Yeah.
First film, no curtains. She has to wake up at 5 a.m. It's a big thing.
Oh, so it was actually funnier with context.
It's a callback. All right, okay.
Yeah, once again, picking the second film's probably not the best idea when most of the second film comes from the first film, the premise.
Well, this is why every film on the wheel is the first in its series.
Yeah, and I get that, but
Webs.
for me, I'm not going to get much of the choice, so I'm going to put the films I want to fucking watch, and you deal with it when it's...
All right, Sparkles.
All right. Sparkles wants to watch Urban School of Rock. We're watching Urban School of Rock.
It was nice not to be a wimp. It really... I had to... I said before coming on this, though, like, I felt like my week was a miss. Like, I needed my horror... Not that I enjoy it, but it just... I felt too comfortable.
Yeah, you have been too comfortable.
I can't wait to spin the wheel at the end of this and find out what we're going to fuck you up with.
So, anyway, getting to that point, how about it, gentlemen? Why not? Shall we rate and review here?
I think we should.
So, we rate on two factors. We rate on happy feelings. How happy did this make you feel versus the anger it made you feel in cringe? And overall film rating. Did you enjoy this film? Or, as I said earlier, did you hate me for 107? Zach, the floor to you.
I am conflicted because it's objectively a terrible movie. However, it is terrible in the most fascinating of ways. Like, you've done a great pick because this is perfect podcast fodder for that type of discussion of like, what and how and who the hell and why did this ever get greenlit? So what do we vote? What is the first category that we're rating on?
Happy feelings, like... Did this give you joy, or was it like to that point to being bad and cringy that you're like, fuck off, will you?
I did the full Stuart Lee joke thing with it, where, you know, like a Stuart Lee joke, he'll be funny and then he'll beat it like a dead horse until it's no longer funny and then bring it all the way around to being funny. I did the opposite, where I started hating it. By the middle, I was like, oh, this actually might be all right. And by the end of it was literally prepping a canvas. I will admit to you, the last 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes of this film, I was gessoing and sanding a canvas for a painting that I'm doing at the moment. I was that physically locked out. So I will say happiness 1.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, we can start like this. This list isn't going to last. It's not going to be a big list. We can go 1.
Movie enjoyment.
Yeah, rating, enjoyment. Did you actually enjoy it? With like, but wait, maybe that was your enjoyment number 1. Like, did it make you happy at all? Was it so bad that you were unhappy?
No, it made me unhappy. Like, I was unhappy watching this movie.
Overall film rating. Did it deserve a rating above 1?
Yes, I will give it a 3. I will be generous and give it a 3. It's a very bad movie. It angered me with how much it confused me, but there's undeniable vocal performances in this. Like, the musical talent alone in this musicless musical is enough to not make it a solid one.
Yeah, I think, as I've said, like, I've been brought up on musical theatre, and this resonates with me. Like, like I've come back, we'll get into that, but it's the music. Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking part, Grizzly.
I like this new persona. It's weird.
Unlike his normal persona, which is very normal.
It's a different weird. Enjoyment, happiness. Sorry, happiness.
Happiness.
I have got
It's
happiness.
the same thing. You're like, you're making us do the same thing. Like,
no, I'm making it on. No. Look at my hands. Try and explain the salt and pepper twist.
How many sprinkles of sunshine did it give
But
me?
that's what I mean. Like, enjoyment is like...
All right,
I want those happy
know what you
feelings,
mean.
like I said, about the goosebumps.
I know what you mean. So I can enjoy a bad film. So the first rating is, did I enjoy it? Second rating is it a bad film? That's what I think you're going for here, is it?
Okay.
Did it make me happy?
Help me define where I am.
I'm trying to. It's not working. Happiness.
We're here for happiness.
I did get nostalgic for that time period. I liked films that came out, and then I liked the kind of the era, the filmmaking of that era, and it did make me a little joyful there.
you really thrived in your late 30s.
Fuck off. But
it reminded me of when the kids were growing up.
they did grow up. They were already 53 in this film. I'm going to have to give it a 3 for happiness, because I did enjoy bits of it. But overall, I just think religion can fuck off. So none of that kind of... I love song and dance. The entire way through it, even all the singing parts, I wanted to watch the Blues Brothers. And film score 3 as well. Give it a 3-3. It's not a great film. Scripts all over the fucking place. The performances are okay, but fuck me, it just...
These are out of 5. I get it now. That's what you think they're out of 5.
No, you said
don't move the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts.
Is it possible that this film, talking about the script, this film came out so quickly after the first one? Is it very possible that they just Hellraisered it? And by that, I mean take an existing script that wasn't getting made and go slap a whoopee in there, you got yourself a movie.
Very possibly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because that's what they did with all the Hellraiser, later Hellraiser films, Webborn. They took scripts that existed, threw Whoopi Goldberg in there, and were like, you've got yourself a Hellraiser movie. Whoopi Goldberg as Pinhead. That's what the world needs.
I'd see that. I'd watch that film. Also, can I just ask, there's kind of like a Mandela effect here going on. Did she have eyebrows before this film, or was she always eyebrowless?
I think Devin Kamen walked in with his eyebrows, and she was like, game over, zip, he's the eyebrow king.
All right. So I think I understand from you two now, like, this isn't your cup of tea. I will subtly sprinkle in a few more things you might enjoy in future when and if we do if we do get into another film of mine, but I can't promise anything, and you must understand that.
I'm going to subtly sprinkle in an elbow to the bridge of your nose.
This has been one of the best times. I want to. It's unfortunately given me extra happy feelings, so thanks.
This is now you get it. Now you know why we love doing this show. Making you squirm is a delight, and now you're starting to get some of that residual...
I got what I wanted.
Inflicting something you love on someone you love, knowing they'll hate.
There's got to be a word for that, surely.
We will give that definition on the Instagram page at Wimplash Pod when it comes, all right?
Beautiful.
We'll find this. Right, so me, happy feelings. Yes, I felt happy. This is a nostalgic film. It's always going to make me feel happy. I relate to this film. It's very few that stick with me to this day. I was happy, and this is the sad thing. I was happy when the music was on, and there wasn't enough of it, which hurt. Like, it was a long part of the film till you said they started going, la, 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 la.
And that's all they fucking did for an hour.
But that's what I mean. We had whoopies at the beginning, and then we have the nuns in the middle. But then we have 2 performances from the school class, whereas I think in the first film, the nuns performed like 5 or 6 numbers. There was music, so I was happy when the music was on, and that gave me goosebumps. So I'm going to give it a 7 on, because I was happy. Overall film rating, or like what I think, it lost points because it was too long. They might have done that thing where they threw a script at Pinhead and ended up with this film. So I will actually probably give this a 4, because I was freaking bored. It was sucked. I really sucked at it.
You sucked at it?
Yeah.
Didn't know you were in this.
So a little fun, I'm just doing some research, a little fun 1993 Whoopi Goldberg fact to end the show. In 1993, Whoopi Goldberg was then dating actor Ted Danson. And Grizzly, you probably know this, knowing your encyclopedia-like knowledge of the dark parts of humanity. But at a roast of Whoopi Goldberg in the Friars Club of October in 1993, Ted Danson, to roast his girlfriend, did blackface.
Oh, Ted Danson on a grave.
No.
Yep. And we'll put a photo on the Instagram.
At Wimplash Pod. A good life, Ted Danson.
Yeah,
as in
the very same.
Yeah. As in Ted fucking Danson. 3 Men and a Baby, Ted Danson. Bored to Death, Ted Danson.
Hold me closer, Teddy Danson.
So, while I might laugh at the dodgy dubbing, you might laugh at the dodgy dubbing, I don't know, or the sausage-fueled cameos, there's no denying that this absolute joy of a film pumped into the world, it gave us Lauryn Hill, it gave a sort of killer soundtrack, and mostly it gave us a reason to believe.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Ted Danson just popped. I was trying to get out of this, and I didn't expect to see Ted Danson. And most importantly, it gave us a reason to believe that maybe, just maybe, singing can put food on the table.
maybe, just maybe, Ted Danson can do blackface.
If you invert the colours of that, he looks like Art the Clown.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, okay.
Please, can I hand over this drop-in microphone to Zach as we move into the darkness? Stay joyful. Peace out. Let's watch a horror film.
Oh, and the power returns to its rightful place. I feel like fucking Paul Bearer opening the urn. Oh, heaven. Oh, come back
very
to
nice.
me, Wimpy. Yes, it is that time of the show where we find out what we are going to make you suffer with next week. Hats off to you. You fucking put on a hell of a show. Commendable. You're a natural host. You're a natural showman. I love you. I'm genuinely fascinated with this movie, so thank you for bringing it into my life, even though I didn't enjoy it. But do we have anything we want to plug?
Plug for me. Mental health, always look out for friends, always talk. I will keep coming back. I look for this wherever I go. Like, if you're struggling, I said earlier, I'm in a good place. Like,
So's
but
Ted
I know
Danson.
but I know by the next sentence. You always Spider-Man 2 everywhere with you, man, isn't it? Fuck me. But yeah, if like I know how it can change in a sentence. So if you need to talk, we're here. We're at Wimplash Pod. I'm at Willy Webborn. I don't know if the boys, but please talk. I'm here to listen. We're all here together on this planet. It's been nice to be about it like this.
I would like to plug a game I played on stream this past Tuesday, so probably about 8 weeks ago when we released this. A demo for a game that's not been released yet called We Harvest Shadows. And that, as we said in the first episode, that I'm jealous of Webbs being able to be scared of things, that gave me the willies.
Oh, nice.
I had my fear back and it felt brilliant. And this game's not even released yet. It's being developed by one guy and he's making sure it's polished and perfect before he releases the full thing. And I was going to say hats off, loved it. Absolutely fantastic game. Beautiful soundtrack as well. Go play the demo, support him, get this game a full release. It was incredible. We Harvest Shadows. It's on Steam. Check it out. It's great.
No, thank you.
I would like to plug at Wimplashpod on Instagram, wimplashpod@gmail.com. Tell anyone you know who likes inane conversations about scary movies. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you made it this far in the episode, we fucking adore you. Honestly, I'd like to speak for the boys right now by saying we are genuinely blown the fuck away by the reception we've had to this silly little idea. We love you very much. As long as you keep turning up, we're going to keep fucking doing it. Reach out. We want to hear from you. What I don't want to plug is the actions of a 1993 Ted Danson.
Do you know how many people have made it to the end of this podcast? None.
Unfortunately.
I feel it's hard to throw over the reins. I can't wait to go back to horror so I stumble over my words a bit more.
I genuinely hope it's not going to be like a softball, but the only way to find out if it's going to be a softball is to pass over to our man, Mr. John Wheels of Fury Grizzly, to spin the mighty movie Wheel of Doom and find out what we're watching next week.
Let's do it. Let's see what we got. It's another Zach pick. This film is called Caveat.
Oh, so you know when I was like, I really hope I can fuck you up with the next film? Good luck.
I think this is it. This is great. I've been looking for an excuse to watch this again. It's a great film.
So, based off the one-word title alone, what do you think the movie Caveat is about? And I would just like to point out to the listeners, the colour has drained out of his face.
And also, I don't know what this word means, so the sentence I'm going to give is a horse and cart.
A horse and cart.
Or holes in the teeth.
Or holes in the teeth.
To be fair, you've known a lot of the words for previous ones and still been wildly wrong, so I don't think you're going anywhere too far off course with your predictions.
Hey, he nailed it follows, to be fair to him.
He fucking... And Terrifier as well. Do you think it was Hellraiser?
Yeah, he did, yeah. Was that Spiky Lee or something?
Well, can I actually take this opportunity to, and I'm sure Grizzly, you want to join me, tip your hat to our main man, Willy Webborn, hosting his first fucking episode. That was really impressive. A lot of fun information, a lot of confidence. You could have brought it back on track a bit quicker. We had to crack the whip on you cracking the whip. But, you know.
Yeah, you need some control, mate. Come on.
Yeah, come on now. You've got two renegades on the podcast. You need to get them in check. Otherwise, the audience is going to go, bye. Yeah, fuck you. Stole your thing.
There it is. Well done.
Well done. I didn't expect that. I was ready to do mine.
Gotcha. Done ya.
Bravo.